Alright guys, today we have a special video. We have an all 78D urethane ball review. So starting with the black hammer, the Crown 78, and the one I'm most excited for, the purple hammer 78D. So all these balls have a 4-inch pin on them, and we're just going to be throwing shots, comparing each ball to each ball, see how much each ball hooks and what the difference is. So I'm going to start with the most hooking one, to what I believe is the black hammer 78. This one hooks the most because it's 16 pounds, so it's got a lot more diff compared to the 15-pound version. It hooks a lot more. We're going to start at about 20 with the feet. So we'll throw all of these first shots so you can get a good read. Ooh, a little inside, but it struck. Now we're going to throw purple hammer from the same spot. This is a typical house shot, by the way, here at May City Bowl. Thanks to them for having us. Ooh. Got that one a little further right. As you can see, still got down the lane. Got down the lane a little bit easier than the 16-pound one, to my eye, and didn't have quite as much hook. Now we're going to throw the Crown 78, same spot. All right, that one was the furthest right out of the three. Let's throw one more. Try and throw it a little bit closer on line. All right, see if we can throw a little bit better one here. That was a little bit closer. As you can see, that one went a little more forward than the others, but now we're gonna go a little right, up the speed a little bit, see if we can play them a little straighter. Starting with the 16-pound black hammer. Just so you guys know, those other two are 15 pounds. We're gonna go 2 boards right, about a mile an hour faster. Whew. See how early that one grabbed. That ball to me is the strongest in the fronts and just overall hook, especially with it being 16 pounds. This one also has the most games on it. These two I drilled this week. This one probably has 150 to 200 games on it. So now we're going to throw the Crown 78 a little straighter, just like the last one. Pretty good shot there. Moved 2 right. Got down the lane a lot easier than the black, so now let's see what the purple does. Same spot as these last couple. Pretty good shot there. I think that purple fits kind of right in between the 16-pound black and the Crown 78. Doesn't go quite as forward as this Crown 78, but it was a little more rounded out the spot and just not as early as the black. These balls were also fresh out of the box. I did not hit them at all, so whatever they came out with out of the box is what they are. This one I haven't hit with surface in a little bit, so. Now we're gonna go a few left of where we started, see if we can get these boys to hook. I'm gonna go 3 left of where we started. That's the one I was least worried about. That one, yeah, I can definitely shape the most. Let's go to the purple now. Same spot as the black. Keep that speed a little bit slower. sounds about right. Definitely doesn't have as much dig as the black one, as you can see there. Now we're going to throw Crown 78, same spot as the other two. That one I got to the friction a little bit nicer, came off of the spot really nice. All right, let's give the purple hammer one more chance. See if we can roll it to that friction a little nicer. Gave that one a little more at the bottom. Still got to the spot, came off nicely. All right, now I'm just gonna throw a few shots with this purple ball since it's the main ball we're reviewing today. As you can see, the lane shined up quite a bit just from the first few shots, so I would recommend when you get your purple hammer, your 78, make sure you have a surface pad to scuff it up a little bit so that way you can start to hold that surface a little nicer. Throw a few shots, go back a little right. See, went back a little right on that one, shaped up super nice to the pocket. All right, we're just gonna continue to throw a few shots just from different parts of the lane.
Nice.
All right, guys, that's a wrap with this ball comparison slash purple hammer review. One thing I noticed is that these balls actually flare quite a bit more than traditional urethane balls, and that's because the diff is a little bit higher, a little bit bigger of a core in these balls. I'll upload a picture of the flare on these balls. Even with the diff being higher in the black 78 compared to the 16 pound compared to the 15, these two 15-pound balls still flared more than the 16-pound black, which I thought was pretty interesting. All right, other than that, this purple hammer definitely hooks less than the old ones, unfortunately, but that was to be expected. I'm still really looking forward to throwing this ball. I'm probably gonna hit it with about 500 grit, and I think that'll be kind of the sweet spot. Obviously, as you saw from those shots there, straighter's obviously greater. You know, it's gonna be more traditional urethane shape. Can't hook them quite as much as the old purples, obviously, but I'm still really looking forward to it. And I hope you guys got to see kind of a good comparison between the Crown 78 and the black hammer, that one being 16 pounds. But if you're looking for a good urethane option, that is 78. If your local tournaments are requiring that nowadays, this is a great choice, along with any of these other two. If you want something that goes a little bit more forward, Crown 78 is a great choice. And if you want something that you can shape a little bit more, you could throw a black hammer. Specifically, a 16-pound one likes to shape a lot more down lane. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to May City Bowl for having us, and thank you to Hammer for sponsoring the video.